Good afternoon, everybody. It is Sunday and today I have a little bit of a slightly different kind of video and we're having a bit of a chatty one, so that's why we're here. I do actually have a special guest today, as you can probably see by the title. She is currently putting on some lipstick. Today I thought it would be quite nice to just kind of like have a chatty sit down kind of video with me and my mum. I don't know, it might not be something you want to see, but hopefully it will be. She is a babe. I don't know if you've seen her, but she's in quite a few of my vlogs. She's a bit of a cool mum. She's just lovely. And I thought it'd be nice to just kind of chat with you. I did ask on my Instagram, actually a while ago now, because we were supposed to film this video a while ago and we didn't do it in the end, but we're doing it today. I asked on my Instagram if you had any questions you wanted to ask me and my mum together. So I've gathered them up on little notes, got my notes at the ready. Just gonna keep it nice and chilled. Got my little elderflower at the ready. I'm sure she'll probably have a glass of white wine. And yeah, it's just gonna be a nice little chilled Sunday afternoon. It'll be Tuesday for you, but for us it's a little Sunday afternoon chat. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I'm gonna go grab her anyway. Not sure what she's doing, but BRB.
Here we go. It's showtime.
Here's Mum. I don't know if you've met her before. She's been in a few of my videos though, haven't you?
Have I?
Yeah, for God's sake. The big question actually that came up the most is, what is your mum's opinion on social media? Does she approve of yours, e.g. sharing my life online?
Okay, so this is a big question.
Why are you talking like that?
This is the truth now, Meggan.
Okay, go on then.
Okay, so social media, I think what you do is brilliant. I really do. I think you reach lots of people with a lot of very positive ideas about healthy living, really. And I think it's fantastic. Yeah, I think social media has got a really positive side, and if it's used well, which you do, I think it's a wonderful thing. And I think sometimes people can use it in a way that makes people feel quite threatened and that their life's not as good as that personal lives, but you don't use it that way. You use it because you're very natural and you share the good stuff and the bad stuff. And
it's not just a highlight reel. I think at one point social media everyone used as like showing the best bits only.
Yeah, there's a danger when it's all, look at me, I'm having a wonderful life, and then people feel inadequate because they can't live up to that. But you don't do it that way. We've all got good parts that are difficult in our lives and parts that are great, and just sharing it in a very genuine, honest way is a wonderful thing to do, and to make people feel okay about themselves, and that it's okay if you feel bad and it will pass, that things get better.
Positive woman. This is where the positivity comes from, this woman.
I don't know if people know that I'm a therapist.
Yeah, there's a question about that.
Okay, so I feel that what you do is a way of really helping people with mental health, to be honest. Helping people with anxiety, with all sorts of stuff that are hard for sort of teenagers, young adults, all ages. And you do it in a very open, honest way that reaches lots and lots of people. What I do is I meet people with very specific things, but I don't reach many people. I help people, and I think that's what's really important.
Yeah, but you personally help each person one by one.
Yeah.
Which is really valuable. Okay, next one is a little bit of a throwback. Was Meggan a wild child growing up? Have you got any funny stories to tell?
Wild child. Ooh, how much do you want me to share, Meg? Well, you were quite wild when you were a teenager. When you were younger, you were really shy. Yeah.
Owen, my little brother Owen was the wild one, wasn't he? And now he's not. When he was little, when he used to run around the house naked with swords.
Oh, I know a good funny story. Okay, so when you were about 5 and Emlyn was 7.
Emlyn's my older brother, by the way.
Emlyn's 7 and Owen would have been about 3. You used to, before you went to bed, you used to have no clothes on and used to run round and round the table in your dad's office.
There's videos, isn't there?
With what was it? The old bamboo from Mary Poppins.
No, it was from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, not Mary Poppins. Yeah, the old bamboo. And you used to have a stick and a hat, and you used to follow Emlyn, and Owen would be running around behind you, go round.
Naked?
Naked.
Wasn't that before bath?
Yeah, I have a before or after bath. It was the sweetest thing.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
The sweetest thing. So funny. And then Owen would run off down the corridor and bang his door with his sword. It was so sweet.
I'd love to insert one of those clips, but I think it would be too hard. No, it would. We would be. It would be a little bit weird as well.
No, I think Emily would like that.
No,
Him running around. It's his birthday suit.
probably report it.
Yeah, no, you can do that. That was very sweet. When you were a teenager, you went for a little bit of a crazy stage, didn't you? And you had a lot of house parties, didn't you?
She let me have the house party.
Funny time though, wasn't it? Because
yeah.
I was splitting up with your dad and I was quite ill. And I just thought, you want to have as much of a rich, happy life as you can. I trusted you. Sometimes probably far too much. Oh, do you remember when your friend
had to have one more? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, and broke the banister.
Yeah, one of them hung off the banister.
Oh my god, I came back.
Not exactly my friends, people that showed up.
Wow, that was a bit extreme, wasn't it?
They were fun though. I had a lot of fun.
I was there at some of them, I think, wasn't I?
Yeah. Okay, next one is, have we always been close or did we get closer when we were older?
I think we've always been close, haven't we?
Yeah, but I think when you get older, you obviously have a lot more in common, so you kind of hang out more as friends.
I delivered you by myself, so
You have to tell me that on YouTube. You having nightmares after this? Me running around naked.
Floor. Do you remember? You wouldn't remember that.
How would I remember like this?
Yes, it was meant to be a home birth, but it was completely
This is where the
home
embarrassing mum begins.
But that was the most wonderful experience of my life.
That's not the point of the question.
What was the question?
So the next question is, this is a bit of a juicy one.
Ooh.
How did your parents react to you posting body pictures on Instagram?
Body pictures?
What do you feel about them?
Oh, what do you mean by body pictures?
So like pictures in bikini or underwear, just pictures that we could see your body in.
It's a funny one really, isn't it? No, there's nothing sexual about it. It's not posted in that way.
But I also feel like, what's wrong with the woman, like a human body anyway?
Some people don't see it that way, but I know it's never posted in this. It's not like you're pouting and saying, look at my bum. It's never like that. It's not a sexual post. So I get what you're doing, and I get what other people think.
But when people say it about bikini pictures, I actually just don't understand, because you'd see people on a beach.
No, some people see it as a sexual, you know, as a sexual thing, but I know that's not where you're coming from. Never. It's not who you are.
I'm not very sexual. I'm not very sexual. I don't think I am.
Well, you're not selling yourself as a sex object.
No, but
anyway.
I'm not sexy. I'm so awkward. I can't be
natural.
sexy.
So what does that mean, being sexual? Being sexy anyway, I think.
I can't be like seductive. I'm really like.
That's acting though, isn't
awkward.
it? That's an act. It's not. That's not.
I think you're more sexy than me. Okay, so next one is, this came up a lot.
Okay.
Your honest opinion on Niall.
No, I think he's fantastic. I love him to bits. I really do. He's such a. I think he's so kind.
What do you always say? He's got such such kind eyes.
He has. He's got
the eyebrows as well.
I love his eyebrows.
So do I. I want my children to have them.
He's got really gentle eyes though.
Oh yeah,
he?
that's what you said.
Really gentle, so kind. Like a little deer. Like a little Bambi. He's just such a kind person.
Yeah, he's very like.
And he's really good for you.
Very
laid
level-headed.
back.
Yeah.
He never gets stressed when you get stressed. You do have moments when you get upset and stressed, don't you?
Well, I get anxious.
Yeah.
I get very worked up.
Yeah, I think he's great. I really do. I think he's a lovely bloke.
Me too. Okay, next one. This one's about your job a little bit.
Yeah.
So, as a therapist, what are your top tips for dealing with anxiety?
Ooh, this is my chance.
She's gonna try and sell you a therapy.
So I'm a human givens therapist. No, what are my top tips? Okay, I am a therapist, very sort of solution focused, not dwelling on the past. Of course, the past influences how you are now.
Mum can do, what's it called? Hypnotherapy. Wait, rewind.
Rewind technique.
That's really interesting. Well,
Yeah.
you've used it on me before, haven't you, when I had a bus crash?
Yeah.
And I kept having nightmares about it, and Mum did this rewind hypnotherapy, is it?
It's using guided
Like
visualizations.
took the memory backwards, and I've.
Well, it's when memories get stuck in your amygdala, and it's a way. It's like a trauma memory gets stuck in your amygdala, and if you do if you're trained in the rewind technique, it's a way of moving the memories where they're stuck, where the amygdala is telling you, watch out, this is a dangerous thing, and it sort of pattern matches to everything that's happened before. And it's a way of moving the memories while you're deeply relaxed, so you don't have to talk about it. Anyway, to answer your question about anxiety, I mean, when you talk about anxiety on your vlogs, it's exactly what I would say. You know, it's...
Is it?
Yeah. Oh. And that's why I think what you do is brilliant, because you're reaching lots and lots of people to help them with, and I would say very, very similar thing. Finding ways to feel safe again, really. When you feel anxious, you're not safe. And so the most important thing that I would suggest is to change the way that you breathe, because when you're stressed, your breathing changes, it gets faster, your heart rate goes up, because you're in a different part of your brain where it's all fight flight, and that's where anxiety is. It's like the fear response. I want to run away from something dangerous. So your heart rate goes up because your body's preparing to run. So if you change the way that you breathe, you slow your breathing down, make your out breath longer than your in breath. 7-11 breathing is what I
mentioned that you told me that.
Breathing, change the way that you breathe, so you distract yourself, you think about a nice place, a comforting place, your pet, a favourite room, you slow your breathing down, and that gets you out that bit of your brain which is about fight flight, which is running away from danger. And the other thing is exercise.
Do you know what I've noticed? What? You talk in your therapist voice when you do it.
Sorry.
Very calm.
Yeah, but the other thing is exercise, which is what you're promoting.
Yeah.
Because exercise is brilliant for anxiety.
For your mind.
Because anxiety is like pent up energy. You get that energy which is pent up because you're anxious, you get it out.
Okay, next question. We've got a few more.
Okay.
Does your mum approve of your tattoos, and does she have any?
Yeah, I love body art. I think tattoos are great. I think you have to be careful that you don't just go into a shop and say, I'll have that.
Emlyn.
I know, he's got a little...
My older brother
he
has two sleeves all across his chest, on his leg.
But he's thought about, they all mean...
They look really nice. It looks like art, doesn't it?
Definitely. Yeah. I think it should be something that's thoughtful, because it's, you know, you've only got one lot of skin. You want to have it...
Mum's got a big tattoo.
Yeah, you want to have something that you can have for life.
Yeah.
It's not like clothes that you can change, so it's got to be something that you thought about. But I think they're lovely, and I think they can be, you know, very therapeutic as well for people that have, you know, if you've done, there's been a lot of self-harm, and then you cover it when you've stopped.
Yeah, that's true.
With a beautiful tattoo, then you're not going to want to self-harm again there, and you've got something beautiful.
True.
And I love your tattoos. And I've got a tattoo.
Mum's got a huge tattoo down here from when she had cancer.
Yeah, so instead of having reconstruction after I had cancer, I had a tattoo, and I love it. And it makes me feel sort of confident about my body again. Because, you know, I think for me, reconstruction, it's like, it's not really me. It works for a lot of women, but for me, I wanted something which was beautiful. Right,
the camera might have just moved because we had to change batteries, but we've got 2 more questions.
Okay.
So the next one is, what are you most proud of Meggan for?
Oh my goodness.
This came up loads as well. I feel like I'm just asking for compliments in this video.
Oh, I don't know where to start. You just enrich my life, and I think everyone that everyone that you connect with. I don't know. I can't choose one. I'm always proud of you. Just being who you are.
You're a very supportive mum.
You're a rainbow. Ray of sunshine.
I love a rainbow. Okay, last question. Well, it's not really a question. We have to describe each other in 3 words.
Oh.
I hate these questions. I find them so difficult.
That's very hard. There are 3 adjectives describing you, because there would be so
many. Yeah, but
many.
it's a little challenge.
Ones that I would probably say would be compassionate, because you care so much about other people, and being gentle and kind in the world, and compassionate and giving back, making a difference. And you always used to care about your friends and worry when you were younger.
Such
and
a
the
worrier.
family, and you know, worrying about what you said to so and to dad, and looking after your grandma. You're so compassionate, and how you are with the pets and everyone. So compassionate, and I would say reflective, because you're very thoughtful, you're a very sensitive person, and you reflect on when you were younger. You used to say, oh, it's the Meggan look, because when you were a little girl,
Dad used to say that.
He used to say, because you used to size people up, and you used to think, what are they saying, what are they asking me? can I trust this person?
I don't think I do that anymore. That's a bit like obvious, like,
No, you don't. But you are reflective about, you know, how you, what you say and how it affects people. And the other thing I would say, other adjective would be determined. You're very, you know, quite focused about, I'm going to do this. Like when you went to university a year early, or, you know, changing schools and thinking, oh, I've got to get these A levels so I can get into, you know, the AS levels.
Oh yeah.
And pretty much teaching yourself because the school wasn't really very good, was it? So, you know, you're very determined. I need to do this so I can get there. And, you know, doing your personal trainer course while doing your music degree, determination, going off on weekends to do it. This is what I need to do because I don't know if music's going to take off. I love music, but I've got to be, you know, practical about this. How am I going to earn a living? So I'm going to do my personal training because I love fitness. See, you're very determined. And the staying power with Niall as well. You know, at the beginning you fell in love with him, and he wasn't ready. You know? But you didn't give up because you made up your mind. He is the man that I love, and it's going to work out. And so that determination for that first year with all that sadness and heartbreak, every decision you make, you think that's what I'm going to do, and you go for it, and that's a real strength.
Well, my 3 words aren't going to compare to yours.
I told you I've been thinking about this.
I needed a rethink. I think I have my 3. They're not as good as Mum's, but
not competition, Maggie.
Not very good at words.
Tell me how brilliant I am. I'm wonderful.
So the first one I'd say is strong.
Oh, okay.
Because I think just through obviously being ill and just everything you go through, and you're just very independent. It's hard to explain, but like, because I watched you go through cancer, just the way you handled it, you know, the way you get a tattoo, and
with your help, you said, yeah, go for it, Mum.
No, but just the way that you feel very strong within yourself, and you don't know how to explain.
Yeah, cute.
The next one I'd say is warm, because I think you just make me feel at home.
Oh,
just like
this is your home. Have you forgotten?
No, but I get homesick very easily. But if I text you, I don't feel homesick.
Oh, that's
so you just have a warmth, and like all my friends have always said that about you. You're just like welcoming, and you make everyone feel like.
That's lovely. I love your friends. A loving person.
Yeah. And then the third one I'd say is wonderful.
Oh.
I couldn't think of a way to describe.
Thank you.
Just a wonderful person.
Oh, you made me cry now.
Anyway, that is all the questions we're going to answer today. I really hope that you enjoyed our little chat. It was lovely to have Mum in the vid. She's going to be in my next video too, because I think we're going to be vlogging.
Are we?
Well, I'm going to be vlogging.
We're going to do HIIT together in the gym with you and Niall. That'll be fun. I won't be able to keep up.
Yes, you will.
No, I won't.
That was a question someone asked actually. Do you like fitness?
Oh
yes,
yeah, very, very much. Yeah. Squash.
Not weightlifting though.
No. Running and squash.
Yeah. But yes, anyway, thank you so much for watching, and we will both see you in the next video.
Ooh, okay.
On Thursday.
See you soon.